How do I sound? That's me. That's me picking on my banjo. Yeah. I'm almost done. Let me finish up here. Or maybe I'll just keep going. All right, I'll end it there. I'll end it there. My fingers were starting to burn. Oh, I wish I could play like that. Jeez. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Bigrigfrosty Gaming. We're on the Gage, Kentucky farm. And I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you had an excellent day. We're about to get some farming done. But first I want to catch me a fish. Okay? Let's catch us a fish first. Got to start the day off with a nice juicy trout. Come on, baby. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I think it's a little one. Come on. Come on, baby. Give me that fish. And that should be it. Come on, baby. What the heck's this? This thing should swim. Is that my bobber? I caught a bobber? What the heck's that all about? We ain't leaving this little pond till I catch me a fish. What's up, Mr. Fist? Duane Baker, Van Boosky, Kylie Standick, Logan Goddard. Van Boosky, how are you, sir? We got Duane Baker coming in with the 23 months. 1 month away from the 2-year mark.
Yeah, baby!
Yeah. I know, Duane's getting excited. Does that mean You'll have a golden rooster? One more month and you'll have a golden rooster? Oh, what an accomplishment. How's everybody on Twitch doing? We got Deer Hunter Brett celebrating a 7-stream streak over there. What's up, Deer Hunter Brett? Dark Ghost is in the house. Hello, how are you? And we got Unique as well. Says Fausty. All right. So I caught a bobber, and now I caught an old bucket. All right, we're done. We're done fishing for now. Maybe it's because it's too early. We need to wait till the sun rises all the way, and maybe the fish will, maybe the fish are hiding. I don't know what's going on, but that's unacceptable. I'm not here to catch buckets. I'm here to cut some grass. But first, we're gonna go buy some horsies. I made an appointment with the animal dealer downtown, and he's got a couple horses for sale. We're gonna go buy them. So I think we're gonna take the orange truck. The golden rooster's coming soon, Duane. Dark Ghost on a 5-stream streak on Twitch. And we got Unique on a 30-stream streak on Twitch. My, oh my, oh my. That deserves a little explosion of happiness. Wow. 30. He survived 30 streams in a row watching me chat. Can you imagine how difficult that might have been? He hung in there for 30 streams in a row. That's pretty impressive. I don't even know if I could handle myself for 30 streams in a row. Well, I know I couldn't. No, I don't think so. A little foggy out. Let's turn the headlights on. All right, so yeah, I want to go downtown and buy a couple horses. I have a horse trailer down here over at the Airbnb house that we rent out. There we go. How we looking here? All right. All right. Now we just got to go figure out where the animal dealer is. First time going there. So let's check out the map here. What's up, Brandon Dust? I am so behind in the series. Can I get a recap? Yeah, this is only, what, episode 3? Chat? 3 or is this the 4th one? This is either 3 or 4. The stream before this, we literally cut silage and put it in the fermenter, the whole stream pretty much. Yeah, is this the 3rd? Yeah, this is only the 3rd episode. Yep. Let me catch up here. We got Shawnee in the house over on YouTube. Matt Lane, David Boone Jr. Hello. Ian W's here. Frank Bacon Mason say, hey, is the stream buffering? Is it buffering again? Are you serious? This is some of the stuff that made me get out of streaming. It kind of killed my streaming career, was the whole buffering garbage. And the stream's not working. Man, we were on a roll. What was it, like 2-3 months in a row of fresh streams, and now we're starting to have issues. 2 nights, 2 streams in a row. I don't know. But hopefully it is, I don't know. We got Kellen Aloysius Bjorn. Hello. Howdy there. Howdy, Frosty. Cody says it's fine on YouTube. I miss you and Ryan Poto playing games, man. The good old days. Those were the good old days. D. Ferguson. Hello. How are you? Unique just sent a gifted sub to Robbie. And a gifted sub to Donnell Ferguson. Sweet, sweet, unique gaming man. Thank you for the 2 gifted subs to Robbie and Deferk. Thank you, brother. All right, what was I doing? We're going to go to an animal dealer. Animal dealer. The question is, where is the animal dealer? I feel like I've been there. Maybe I haven't. Where the heck is it? Where the heck is it? How about we cheat a little bit and figure out by Gage hay and stuff? Farmer's market. So you would think an animal dealer would buy straw. Farmer's market, Gage hay and stuff. I don't stinking know. Where the heck is this dump? Anybody know where it is on this map? The animal dealer. What's up, Jacob Nukes? Yeah, Billy Bradley. I watch on YouTube and Twitch and never have had an issue. So it's smooth? Maybe it's something wrong with Frank. Maybe it's Frank's something going on with him. Hello, Jacob. Hello. Anybody that plays on this map, do you have any idea where the animal dealer is? Because I have no idea. Hotspots, tip stations, animals. I'm wondering if I have to zoom in more to see it. I was at the start, was it buffering too? It's not my we got Mac Morrison coming in at Jack Whacker level 1. Thank you, Mac. What's up, Mike? I saw your picture you posted. And you know how nerdy I am? I know who the modders of all 3 of those pieces of equipment are. That's how bad of a farming nerd I am. Slitchus was the truck. BC Bueller was the trailer. And I think Caesarius was the tractor in the background, I think. But yeah, that was a nice photo. I have no idea where this is. Anybody? Fine here, no buffer. Okay. Well, this, I didn't even think about this, of not knowing where to go to get my horsies. This kind of sucks. I wonder if it's at. No, it wouldn't be. That's where you sell bales. It's gotta be somewhere. The heck, man. Grain mill, farmer's market. You guys aren't very helpful. What the heck? Nobody else uses this map, huh? All right, I guess we'll just drive around and look for one. I don't know. I have no idea where it's at. I hope there is one. That'd suck if there's not one. Try the farmer's market. We'll try the farmer's market. See what happens. We got some bitsies being thrown by Deer Hunter Brett as well. Thank you, Deer Hunter. Not once, but twice.
Yeah, baby.
He threw 150 bits. Whoa. Wow. I'm all over the road. He threw 150 and then another 200. That's Deer Hunter threw 150. Dark Ghost threw 200 bits. Thank you very much, Dark Ghost and Deer Hunter Brett. Thank you very much. Whoa. I've been having an issue all of a sudden too. Every time I go to exterior view, it zooms in every time. So instead of keeping this view, say I want to go interior, now I want to go exterior, look what it does every single time, no matter what piece of machinery on. That is the sturdiest mailbox ever created. Dang. That would be a snowplow's worst nightmare right there. A mailbox that strong would ruin a snowplower's day. I guess we'll try the farmer's market. That's the only thing I can think of. And I haven't been paying attention. That's someone's house. So that's not it. Yeah, I'm going to be reading chat a little bit, so if you think I pass it while I'm not paying attention to the road, yell at me, because I might accidentally pass it. Alright, so I'm going to make a left here. I think the farmer's market is down here a little bit. So this is where you sell bales. So I know that's not it. That's just a place to sell your bales. Cheeseburger. What's up, man? We got Deer Hunter Brett with the gifted sub as well. My goodness, everybody's showing so much love out there tonight. We got Deer Hunter Brett sending a gifted to Brian Santor, and then Deer Hunter sending another one to JP Cranda on the receiving end. Very nice, very nice. I am just all over the place. All over the place. All right, Mac Morrison says, in Farming Simulator 25, the Gage Kentucky map features a specialized animal trader, replacing the standard dealer with a more immersive, dynamic environment where animals walk around. Well, where the heck is it? That's great and everything. I really love the narration, but where in the world is it? I'm hoping it's up here. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Come on. So this is a grain mill up here, and I think the farmer's market is also up here somewhere. There's an old rundown warehouse. Oh, that's the end of the map. Okay. Well, it's not down that road. Coming in the wrong way. I apologize. Beep, beep. Sorry. All right, this is the farmer's market. And that does not look like where we need to go. You have to look in your hotspot, and there's a chicken icon and says animal dealer. Okay, I'm going to look at that. But first, we got Dark Ghost coming in with a crap load of gifted subs as well. Dark Ghost with 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I believe. One going to John Ricor, Elegy 084, Nielsen on wheel, or Niels on Wheels 06, Ige, and then Jonathan Drug Test. You need a drug test. That's a funny Twitch name. I like that. You need a drug test. Something we probably think a lot of our co-workers need. All right, let's check this out. So hotspots, I just see animals. Should be a little paw print somewhere, which I don't see anywhere. Yeah, I ain't seeing nothing, bro. I mean, that's my horse pasture, but that has nothing to do with me wanting to buy some horsies. I don't know. I'm running out of ideas. How the heck do I get some horsies, dang it? Ooh, Smokey Bear hiding in the corner there, over in the woods there. Oh, I don't know. I have no stinking idea where to get animals. Can you look it up on your phone? I suppose I could. Labeled hotspots, Frosty. Gosh darn it. What do you mean hotspots? I'm on hotspots. Look, hotspots. Hot pocket hotspots. Farmland. Oh, game saving. Takes about 5 days for it to save. Come on, come on. It's not buffering. This is just how long it takes to save. Okay. Active workers, precision farming, crop types, growth, soil composition, hotspots. There's a placeable one in the Gorilla says there's not an animal dealer on. Are you flipping my butt cheeks around? Are you serious?
Dang it, Bobby.
All right. Well, that's fine. All right, we're driving back. I can just walk up to the pasture and add them that way. I wanted to do it the realistic way and go buy them and bring them back in our trailer, but you know what? Gorilla just informed me that that's not possible on this map. Is this the first farming map ever that doesn't have an animal dealer? Nah, there's probably other ones, but what the heck? I thought I was losing my mind. There was an update to the map, but I'm not updating it. I've already put 30 hours into this map. Anytime I put over like 20 hours into a map, I do not update it. I'm not starting all over. Oh my goodness, I can't keep up with anything here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got Unique Gamer. Where's he at? There he is. Unique Gamer coming in with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gifted subs. One going to Cheeseburger. One going to Dove Man. Outlaw Rob. Alexis Ryan. Schultzy 19. All getting gifted subs. And Schultzy has used a 50 bitsy chair. Well, thank you very much. You guys are making it hard to drive here starting out. A drive that I shouldn't even have done if I would have known there was no animal dealer on this map. Been live for 22 minutes and I'm looking for an animal dealer that doesn't exist. Isn't that great? Isn't that just stinking great? At least it's a beautiful morning drive in November of Farm Sim 25, huh? At least it's nice out. Cheeseburger.
Dang it, Bobby.
I think I have a cheeseburger sticker. Is that my sticker? Oh, I wish I owned that field. That's Grandpa's cornfield. If we get to it, I have those little scraps, chat, from the silage. Remember those little chunks that I didn't get that we're going to harvest? It's kind of pointless, but hey, every little chunk of money helps. We did not cheat with money on this map either. Ooh. That field's looking horrendous. That's one of the fields I harvested. It's got weeds growing up in it. We own that field. That needs a little loving. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss more stuff here. We got AV Vlogs subscribing on YouTube. Thank you, AV. Good evening, Red Acres. Hello. How's your arm and hand and stuff? Need some TLC. These are all my soybean fields. Got weeds growing in them. But I like to save field work for winter time, like ground work, because it's something to do in the winter. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're selling this. Oh, I just got a text message. Yep. A guy from from down the road wants to buy this trailer. All right, let's see. He said he'll buy it for... He said he'll buy it for $21,496. I said sure. There you go, sir. Dang, he picked it up quick. All right, I needed that money. So now we got 54 grand. All right. So we helped up Billy down the road. He needed a horse trailer because he knows a guy that has an animal dealer that lives in another state. So we're going to order Amazon horses right now. We're going to go to our pasture and we're going to order them on Amazon and have them air delivered. Because this map doesn't have an animal dealer. That's what I did, Frank. You read my mind. All right, we got Schultzy 19 with the 200 bits as well. Thank you, Schultzy. Thank you very much. Unique cheering with the 100. And then Schultzy coming back with another 100 bits. And I didn't even catch. I know there was some type of train thing going. What was that? What level did we get to? I don't keep an eye on that stuff. But I think it was a hype. Is that what it's called? A hype train? I never pay attention to that stuff. Level 5? I guess that's good, right? Sounds cool to me. Sounds cool to me. Thank you very much for everybody that got us to level 5 of that. It's pretty groovy, dude. I like that. No, thank you for the support, though. I do appreciate it. Safe travels. What did Rhett say? Did he leave? There's an update to... What's there an update to? Man, I can't keep up with Twitch chat. It already rolled up. Something, update to something. Car service together? All right, so we're going to have to buy horses the Amazon way. We're just going to go into the Amazon catalog here for horsies. Can you buy a horse on Amazon? I wouldn't be surprised. I bet you could. Can you buy like a miniature horse? All right. How many should we buy? I want to raise them. Well, I mean, that's the only choice you have. You buy them, $500. We can hold up to 9 of these bad boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, we can almost get one of each. I like that. All right. Buy, ooh, $800. That's not too bad. I forgot. They're already kind of... They're 0 months. Are they going to be babies? Or do I need to have enhanced animals for that? What are they going to look like? I hope they look like babies. What's the proper term for a baby horse? I forget. Oh, what are they called? Dang it. That would have been a good trivia question. All right, we can buy one more. Let's buy one more. I like those chestnut. Those are pretty. A foal? A foal? F-O-A-L? Is that what they're called? A foal? Or is that a deer? A fowl? Or is that how you say it, deer hunter? Foal? A coal? A call? Everybody's struggling. They don't know. A foal? Yeah, that's what I thought. A foal. Is it? I don't know. A pony? Yeah, a little pony. You got a little pony, mate. Oh, look at them. They do not have a whole lot of room, huh? This is like animal control's going to be visiting me. They'll be like, this is not the proper space for 9 horses. I'm like, what are you talking about? They can do like a full 360 without hitting each other. No, this is like not even big enough for 1. That's okay. This is just where they rest. Pretend that this is just where they rest. And then every day at 12 o'clock, I open the gate and let them run free. And then at 1 o'clock, they get their butts back here. They get 1 hour of exercise each day. This is Frosty's horse prison. All right. I'm kidding. But that's horrible conditions for 9 horses, I think. That is, yeah, we might get in trouble for that. All right, now we have horsies. That means we're going to need something else. Because horsies need something. They need some food. So let's figure out, I think all they need is some type of hay, which we're about to do. Frank Bacon Mason's going to have a heart attack. He's like, we get to cut some grass. Thank you again, guys, for all the bits. I hope I caught everybody's gift subs and supporters and the bits. I hope I got everybody and said thank you. I do appreciate it. Can we expand the fence, please? Gorilla said just wanted to stop in, say hi, and drop a like. Gotta go play some Arc Raiders. They're making me a little jealous. Just saying. They're making me a little jealous. I can't get enough of Arc Raiders. I love it so much. But I know you guys don't love it as much as I do. So we gotta mix things up each day. I try my best. But if I could go on like a hiatus of Arc Raiders, I would. I think I could stream that like every day for the next year. And then all of you would disappear. All right. This is oats. No, this is not oats. This is alfalfa. Oh, you mean can they eat oats? Yes, they can eat oats. But let's check that out. So my chickens, they're already good. They got 2 months remaining on their food. We don't need to feed them. Now that we have our horses, they need 450 monthly of something. Looks like they can take hay, base food, root crops. Base food's going to be oats. I think they can eat barley. I'm pretty sure they can eat barley, right, chat? I think we can check that out here. Animals. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Help. Horsies. Oh, hay, oats, and sorghum. There we go. Sorghum. Hay, oats, sorghum. All right. Let me check. I don't think we've harvested anything yet that we can give them. All I got is wheat and soybeans. So they're going to live on hay to start out. And then we're going to make sure we get some oats or sorghum drilled. Alfalfa, clover. Oats can be planted in March. Dang. Sorghum. Sorghum is a quick harvest. We might do sorghum in April, because then we can harvest it in August. That seems better than oats. It's about the same, huh? Then maybe we'll do oats, because we'll get the oats faster. Because we can plant them in March and get them in July. Am I looking at that right? Yes, it's the same. Same amount of time. We'll go with oats, but not until it's time. All right. The moment you've been waiting for. We're gonna cut some grass. I'm off to bed, very tired. I had a long day. I'm tired of the wine and cheeseburger. I'm kidding. Have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping in, buddy. Sleep tight, okay? Sleep tight. Maybe later can get some land and grow some oats for them. I've got land. I've got fields. It's not the month to plant oats. Oh, I know what you mean. Buy a field that might have them. Nah, we're good. All right, let's get this fired up. We're free balling it. No GPS for me. This is gonna cut this alfalfa. Gonna have a nice relaxing session of making some alfalfa hay bales. That's right. Gonna cut it, tether it, rake it into nice rows, and then make some bales. And then they'll be so fresh. What's up, Donald Carter? Hope you're feeling okay today, sir. Thanks for stopping in. Woody the Woodpecker's up there. Do you hear that? Love the ambient noises. Aren't they lovely? We got Channing78 with the follow on Twitch. Thank you for that follow, Channing. And welcome to the show. If anybody's just tuning in, we're on Gage, Kentucky. Farm Sim 25. We just bought some horsies. So now we're cutting this alfalfa field to get some bales. Oh man. Get some bales made so we can feed them.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
That's right. That's right, Outlaw. Happy accidents. Happy little accidents. Ugh. I don't know if that's a happy accident. That sounded like a not so happy accident. That might have been a mistake. Oh man, I swear, if there's any females watching right now, they're like, this is so gross. This is disgusting. What is this, the man show? Oh man. If you can't laugh at farts, then you just have no sense of humor. Just don't have any sense of humor. Anybody seen those short videos on YouTube of the tall guy with the goatee? He just goes to stores and he's got a machine. It's fake. It's a little fart machine. And he'll just bend down, or he'll get right next to someone that's looking at stuff on a shelf and just rip one. And all the reactions are different. Like, sometimes they laugh and have fun with it, and then there's some that are cursing at him. You're like, why'd you do that? And making a big fit. Very entertaining. Missing spots. I missed one spot, Frank. Jeez. One little spot. How do you like the texture of the alfalfa?
Son of a biscuit.
It's nice and fresh looking, huh? It reminds me of wet grass. Like when you cut the yard and you didn't let the dry from the dew or the rain. It's got that really wet green look to it. But I like it. It's nice. What spot are you talking about? I don't even see a missed spot. This looks beautiful. I think you missed a spot brushing your teeth this morning. See? Go look in the mirror. There's a big chunk in between the left one, that one that hangs out a little bit. Check that one. Yeah, you got some leftover lettuce in there from your chicken salad the night before. Huh, Frank? Huh. Now what? What's up, Tommy? Dun, 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 dun. found any hidden treasure. Is there hidden treasures in here? I found a bucket and an old bobber. I tried to do some fishing at the beginning of the stream, and that's what we caught. A bucket and an old bobber. So if that's a treasure, then I guess I got a treasure. Hey! Wow, some of these textures... Oh, see, that time I did miss a spot. Some of these textures are custom made for Gage, Kentucky. Oh, wow. Still missed. Oh, wow. Come on. Line her up a little better there. There we go. There we go. Such a nice little disc vine. Very, very nice. I made this field too. I created this field all by myself. You just use the GPS? Yeah. Sometimes I like to just free ball it. Like the old days. Before GPS. I like to challenge myself. No, they wouldn't. They'd look great. You don't believe in yourself enough, Unique. You'd do so good at it. I can't wait for Overgrown Cleaner game to come out. I just can't wait to mow more grass with that weird baby stroller contraption with a mower blade on it. That was fun. I really did enjoy that demo. That was a blast. That's my kind of simulator right there. Oh, speaking of simulators, I need the golf course lines. Yeah, that would be nice. If you could do patterns. That would be nice. Tomorrow is the release of Docked from the makers of SnowRunner, MudRunner, and whatever that other one is, where they make stuff. Docked comes out tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope that means tonight might not be a 4-hour stream like usual. I might cut her early tonight so I can get some good sleep. And because I got work also tomorrow. Get some good sleep. Hopefully a decent, easy night at work. And we are going to play a brand new game tomorrow, which almost is similar to what I do in real life. So I'm excited. Roadcraft. Yeah, that's the other game they make. I do not own that game, and I don't know if I want to. Holy crap! That wasn't supposed to happen. I think I took it a little too tight there. Bang!
Oopsie daisy.
Dang it, Bobby.
Yeah, you gotta be a little careful with that. It kind of binded up on us. My bad, my bad. As one who is an Uber driver, GPS is a must. Well, yes, if you're doing yeah. If you're an Uber driver, you might want to have GPS. Why can't I hear my stinking music? You know why? Because I have it too low. And that mower's kind of loud. All right. I think it was just the mower's just a little too loud. Gosh. Somebody had some tacos. Miss Frosty texts me right almost when I clocked out of work. She's like, there's taco meat in the fridge if you want a taco when you get home. I get home from work at like 11:45, 10:30. I can't eat a taco at 10:30 at night. I just can't. It was very nice of her, but maybe I'll eat it for lunch before I go to work tomorrow, but I can't eat a taco at 10:30. That would not be good. It would be a very short stream, and it would not be a happy accident. One peanut butter jelly sandwich for me. That's what I pack every day for work. One PBJ. Crackers. Grapes, if we have any. My son's been stealing them all. He's eating grapes like a stinking grape thief machine. We had a big old bag, one of those big bags you get at like Walmart. 2 days I got to get myself a little Ziploc bag full that I take to work. And then the third day I go in the fridge to pack my lunch and they're gone. But if anybody has a teenager, an almost 17-year-old son, I guess you understand what I'm going through. So things don't last too long in my house. If you're going to eat it, you better eat it the day the groceries arrive, because they might not be there the next day. And he's skinny, all muscle, but he can eat like a stinking, I don't know, a pig? Yeah, he can eat like a pig. I remember being able to do that. All right, I might go get some PB&J. Do it. It's all about the bread, the type of bread you put it on. I like that. Not potato. I like potato bread, but man, I wish I knew the name of it so I could tell you guys. But it's white bread, of course, but it has like it has a little of the powder from the flour still on the crust, and it's just soft and delicious. And oh lordy, you're making me want to end the stream and go have another PBJ. Kind of like sourdough. Yeah, I can't remember the brand is what I'm trying to remember. Oh, I love it. Miss Frosty knows. She knows if there's any of that bread on the shelf, she gets a couple loaves. One to put in the freezer, and one, I almost flipped her over again. And one to get me through the work week. I love the sun rays, the clouds, and the sunlight in this game. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. See the clouds moving, the sun shadows. Oh, just gorgeous. So I hope this was somewhat satisfying. That was our first cut of alfalfa. That was our first time cutting grass on Gage, Kentucky. Some fresh alfalfa with a very good yield. We're going to make a good amount of bales out of this, I hope. Artisan loaf. I think maybe it might be the artisan kind. You might be right. Just had me a PB&J and hit the spot. Be careful with those bags of grapes. I have seen people digging their hands through them and putting them back. That's all right. I'm one of them. Like, I'll itch my butt crack, and then I'll grab a couple grapes and keep on walking to the next aisle. I'm kidding. I don't do that. But that is nasty to think that there are people that probably do that. That is gross. We're fruit washers in our house. Any fruit gets washed to get the chemicals off of it. That's always been a thing growing up. We got our little brush. You just scrub it down, rinse it with water, dry it, and then do what you want with it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I just cut a big field of alfalfa and I liked it. I cut a field of alfalfa and I liked it.
Yeah, baby.
I liked it a lot. Whew. Look at all them swaths. Alright, so now we got to turn it all over to dry. Just gonna drop this back over here where I got it. This is where I kind of leave it. Or actually, no, I don't. I put this over here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, you see? I like to put it right here because I think it goes good right there. Yeah. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. Switch tractors too. Get something a little quieter. This one's giving me a headache. Glad I wish grapes before eating. Dang Frosty, come on. That's gross, isn't it? Very, very satisfied. Yes, yes, yes. Light rye bread. Hey, Frosty and chat, what's up, Zach Ryan? Especially homemade fresh. That is the best. Amish bread is amazing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Back in the day when I lived in Ohio, the job I had, I delivered to malls. Anyways, I delivered to the mall in Sugar Creek, Ohio, which is a big area for Amish. Well, I drove through Sugar Creek, I guess I should say. The mall was in New Philadelphia, Ohio. And I got to take the route, I think it was US 250 that cuts through Sugar Creek, because one of my other stops was in Massillon. I'm trying to remember how. Yeah, I think I went from Massillon to New Philadelphia. Anyways, there's this little shop that I would stop at and get lunch every other day. Maybe every day. Who knows? I worked hard at that job. That was all hand unload, so I had an appetite then. Yeah. It's about as loud as the other one. Alright. And they'd always have homemade stuff, man. Woo, it was good. It was so good.
It was tasty. Alright, it's tatter time.
Now we make big mess. And it looks like if we just drive in between 2 rows, we'll be able to knock out 2 rows at a time. Horse Cave, Kentucky. It's a 4-hour drive for me, and I don't mind making it at all. Oh, somewhere you go to get food. Oh, they had these little, you know those little fruit pies, chat? You can get it like Walmart. If you're in the, what section it is? Along the dairy line, the outside wall, in the middle of that I don't know how to explain it. Almost when you get to the bakery, they have those the little chocolate pies. They're like in a little tin, in the little cardboard box. They got cherry, peach. You know. Well, anyways, the Amish shop had homemade ones of those. And they had chocolate, cherry, and all the different flavors. Oh, baby. You can tell the difference from homemade to not homemade, for sure. It was good stuff. Wash that equipment before you put it away. I know, you're right. But I might use it again soon. I don't know.
got ourselves some hay.
And this yield looks like it's going to be massive. How many bales you'll think we'll get out of this field? We'll be making round bales also. Not sure what size my baler will make. It's an old Gale baler. Time to switch to YouTube on TV. I'll be watching. 4 a.m. comes early, says Deer Hunter. Deer Hunter, get your butt to bed, boy. What flavor jelly do I like? I like grape. I like good old grape jelly. Concord grape. And I love Peter Pan peanut butter. That's Miss Frosty and mine's favorite peanut butter. Something about the flavor of Peter Pan peanut butter. It's good. I've tried the whole both in a bottle thing, jar. Ugh, I didn't like that. Well, yeah. Wasn't for me. Just didn't taste right. What's a bedtime? I know. I need to start pretending I have a bedtime because I think I've been sleep deprived. I'll tell you what, chat. I do miss being a full-time streamer. What a blessing that was. That was a journey that I never thought would happen to me. It was amazing. Having to go back to regular work really sucks. As anybody can probably understand. But it definitely makes me even appreciate it more, knowing that I even got to do what I did as a streamer for a few years. And it's a fun story to tell when I meet new people. Trying to get all these little patches here. I don't even think it matters if we miss these. The baler, I think, still picks them up. But I'm doing it for my OCD. There we go. Strawberry better in my opinion? That is your opinion, yes. Which you are very entitled to. But I am a grape jelly man. I'll take it to my grave. Grape jelly for the win. We should do a poll. Any moderators want to throw up a poll? Strawberry or grape jelly? I want to see what everybody's jelly choice is. Chunky or smooth? Smooth. Smooth. Oh, yeah. Let's get serious with this darn tethering. Keep missing too many spots. I don't like that. But I lose track of time when I'm streaming. Like, I'll tell myself before I go live, I'm like, I'm going to do my best to do a 2-hour stream. And it turns into almost a 4-hour stream. I just don't know when to stop. Or I just lose track. I don't even look at the clock. I get too into the game. And then I like to complete things like I can't end a stream like this with this field not being done. That would drive me nuts. You know what I mean? I am only, let's see here. I see smoke coming out of the tractor. Yeah, you know, burning some coal. I'm only saying what you say to Mr. Coop. Is Coop here? What about Mr. Coop? Extra crunchy for me? I haven't seen Coop streaming at all. I think he's kind of fell into the same boat too. He had to go back to work. But I'm glad old Rye is still doing great. I still tune in when I can. He goes live right when I'm starting work, and at the beginning of work it's always busy, so I usually, the only time I can catch his stream is if it's a little dead moment where I can at least hop in and say hello and see what he's doing, but I don't get to watch him like I used to. Yep, I just talked to Creepy last week. Yep, he's doing good. Yeah, streaming's, it's very hard to, well, it's hard for anybody to be successful at it for an actual job, like to do it for a living. Not easy. Coop did a stream a couple weeks ago. I think he was off of work because of the weather. Yeah, Rye has a job as a streamer. Peanut butter and grape jelly on a sandwich. Add strawberry jam on a biscuit. On a biscuit. I think he played Drain Simulator 3 days in a row. He's loving it. Frosty in chat, Dark Ghost, have a great stream. We'll catch the rest on a VOD. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you, Dark Ghost, for all the support tonight. Thank you for all those gifted subs. And I think you might have thrown some bitsies earlier. I can't remember what all you did, but I know you threw the gifted subs, buddy. Thank you very much. You sleep well, my friend. Sleep well. And good day. Oh, we almost got this all flipped over. Then all we got to do is make nice big rows and get the baling. This looks like a sand trap. A big old sand pit. Doc looks so good, man. Just saw the trailer, and man, it reminds me of GTA 5, making me buy games. Yeah, I played. Have you not played the demo? You got to play the demo, Unique. The demo is free, and it lets you try out a few different machinery, do a couple missions. It's fun. It's a good demo. It's short, but it's fun. So yeah, tomorrow I plan to stream Docked. Which is, if you can't tell from the name of the title, it's like a shipping port, like a port game, working at the port. You'll run a yard dog, which is what I do. You run a crane to unload containers from the ship. Telehandler can, I don't know what the proper term for those are, but it's like a big telehandler. You drive one of those to deliver containers to different section of the port. Missions. I'm excited. Very excited. Alright, we're gonna drop this off. And why don't we switch to another tractor? What the heck? We got a collection. Might as well. Maybe we'll take the little Ford with the wind. Ooh, that was close. With take the little Ford to do the windrower. All right, didn't even get that dirty. What do you think? Should we take this, or should we take the old case out here? You guys will probably say the case. This tractor's more for field work. What do you want? That little Ford out in the shed or this? He went back to driving truck? Huh? Well, he didn't tell me. I'll have to find that out. He went back to driving truck. How's he streaming every day if he's driving truck? You sure you're not getting confused with me? I drove truck. I'll have to ask him. Yeah, I didn't know that. Bercy says the Ford John Deere with the wagon case reminds me of my grandpa's case, says Schulte. Isn't that nice? CDL was taken from me, says Outlaw. What the heck did you do? Case. Dang, got a lot of cases. I think there's a case about case. All right, I think we had more people say case. So case it is. And all of a sudden, my steering wheel's been messed up on this tractor. I don't know why. Seeing if there's a... Yeah, I don't know why it's like that all of a sudden. Seeing if there's something I need to hit, but it's never done that before. So that kind of looks dumb. And look at my hands inside. Those are some interesting... The gloves fell off my hand. I don't know what's going on with my hands. I don't know why the steering wheel's jacked up like that. It wasn't like that before. It's a mod. You never know with mods. All right, let's go get the windrower. And make some rows. This tractor's way more quieter too, which is nice. I was getting tired of the loud ones. I got hit by a DUI driver as a pedant drug along my dump truck trailer, and after 18 operations, no left leg, and can't retest for the state to recertify. Holy crap. Yeah. Well, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. So with you being hit by a DUI driver, how did that work out insurance-wise, financially? Did you get a big check for, like, what all happened there? Are you financially gaining from the horrible experience, I hope? TX Daniel had my CDL for 30 years, got tired of all that crap and hired a driver. I do not blame you at all. Trucking is rough. It's worse than it ever has been. And the biggest problem is people not paying attention. It's at an all-time high. Distracted drivers everywhere. That texture looks like crap. I don't know if it's the mod, the windrower, or if this is just what it looks like, but that looks horrible. Try to get as close to the tree line as we can. What's up, Ivory? How are ya? Just getting ready to make some hay bales. "67% voted grape." I knew it. We got more grapes than strawberries up in here. What about you, Ivory? Did you get your vote in time? You just got here. You might have missed it. We were voting on what's your favorite jelly flavor. I'm a grape jelly. Concord grape. Alright, let's try to go back and forth now. Yeah, that looks so bad. It's supposed to grab it all at the end of the rake and make the... it's just... bleh. I don't like that. That looks really bad. I think it's more of the mod than it is anything. I'm going to go across one more time. This way. Drove truck for 6 years. Drove 2 years in the city straight after. No thanks after that. Yeah. Stressful. It's not for everybody, that's for sure. I love being a yard dog now. I'm on private property. I still got to watch out for the people that work at the car plant. They're just zooming around in the cars, test driving them. Other than that, it's very low stress. It's actually fun. Like, I enjoy it. I like backing trailers anyway, so to me, it's a easy and enjoyable job. Those are some big mama swaths right there. Jeez. I'm just gonna go straight through. Grape. I figured everybody likes grape. A couple people voted strawberry, and I know one of them because he said he likes strawberry. Hello, Frosty. Me too. After 30 years, I'm off the road doing yard dog work at Amazon. Nice. I bet you stay super busy. I bet you that's non-stop, huh? I'm a hard worker. Not to toot my own horn, but I've always worked hard at everything I do. And I'm not... I guess I am bragging. I don't know. But I'm considered the newer guy. I've been there since Christmas. And I might have told you guys this, but I've got the most moves out of all 9 yard dogs on all 3 shifts. I'm averaging the most moves per month for 2 months in a row now. By a long shot, too. And most of it's because I just do what the supervisor tells me to do. He don't have to tell me twice. I just do what he says, and I've been doing the same thing each day, and apparently some of the other guys think they don't have to do some of the things I'm doing, so that's more moves for me. Fine with me, I don't care. Easy money, and I'm doing my job like they're telling me to do it. But like tonight, think I did probably between 50 and 60 moves. That's probably what I average on a 8-hour shift. And that could be anything from an empty, where you get out, open the doors, or a loaded, where you get out, have to break the seal, open the doors, back in. And then we do have a couple shuttle runs where the doors are already open. You just pick them up, take them from one warehouse door to another warehouse. We got like different buildings and stuff. Yeah, I enjoy it. The way I look at it is, if you're a slacker, that's just makes me look better. Right? To every slacker, thank you for making me look better. I was owner-op for 2013 to 21 when I switched to local. At least the state can't take they can't take ATS from you. Plus, on American Truck Simulator, you get to drive anything you want. You can wake up one morning, drive a cab over, W900 the next day, a Mac R on Wednesday. I mean, you can mix it up every day of the week. Matt Lane still talking about jelly, chat. Strawberry and apple. He's like, I'm tired of all this trucking talk. I want to talk about jelly. Strawberry and apple. Man. For free balling this looks alright, huh? It looks alright. Got a few bits over by the pond. And then this will be all ready to bale. Look how bumpy these rows are. Look at that. Thick. All right, let me. Well, it has to send happen on the floor when he just played during something. He went back down. Ooh, orange or lime marmalade. Ooh. Hello, Frosty. Deuce, Albert, Frosty. You want to move back to Ohio and work for me? I'm a site manager for a shuttle company, Laser Logistics. Ooh, where's that at? Without being too precise. I don't want people throwing toilet paper on your trees. That's an Ohio thing. But I might move back to Ohio someday, but probably not till the kids are grown up and out of the house. But I wouldn't mind going back someday if it happens. It happens. Because that's where my extended family and my wife's extended family, they're all from Ohio, so I feel like it might happen someday anyway. Right. That looks quite lovely. All right, the baler we have is old, and I don't think it requires a whole lot of horsepower. So we'll see. We'll check how much horsepower it needs first, and then I'll decide what tractor we throw on it. You like all my decorations I put under my little canopy here? I got trash and scrap laying there. This is the kind of farms I saw growing up. Not those fancy, tidy looking ones. This is the stuff I saw. Machine, scrap metal laying everywhere. That's stuff I grew up on. Yeah, look at all this crap. Love it. Some old firewood back here. Just junk laying around, you know? This is a cool little mod, chat. This is a toolbox, so if you get a vehicle close enough to this, you can use it to repair your machinery. Pretty cool. All right, tractor. I'll show you the baler here. I worked for Amazon and I actually had to open up trailers and dock doors in Amazon. I love throwing out trucks in Amazon. You want to move back to Ohio, Laser Bridges? We are all over the East Coast, based out of Alpharetta, Georgia. There are about 20 different sites in Ohio, alone from Columbus to Lima. I am near the northwest area. That's where, northwest? I'm from northeast Ohio, over by like Youngstown. That's awesome, though. So this is our baler. Little older one. Ooh, another mod I have. Oh, I wonder if I have it activated. Let's see. Let's see if I have it activated. That's a square baler. Oh, dang it. I think I only have it activated on my other mod folder for the Pico-Nier Valley map that we just started. It's the years mod where it tells you, it estimates what year the equipment is. I don't have it activated on this profile. Dang it. But it would say like 1970s, 80s. Pretty cool. Anyways, that needs 55 horsepower. All right. The John Deere's overkill. We don't need that. Trying to remember. So yeah, we'll see if the little Ford can handle it. Well, I'll let you guys decide. We got the little Ford. Just say Ford or white. This is an Agco. Either one. This one will be a little quieter, I think, because it's got a cab. And then we got the old school Ford. So Ford or white. You're near Findlay? Okay, I've been there many, many times. Old Findlay, Ohio. You love Strawberry Intense? Ooh. How do you say that name? Dividis Macatatis. I don't know how you say that, but thanks for the follow. Dividis Macatatis. Ford. I can't eat jelly. Fruit allergy. You wimp. Gosh. First you're whining about missing a leg, and now you're talking about fruit allergy. I'm sick of it. Sick of it. I'm kidding. Hopefully we have a good sense of humor, Outlaw. I might have went over the line. I'm sorry. But I was trying to connect with you on a humorous level. I hope we're on good terms. I'm sorry. I may have crossed the line. I'm sorry. Dang it! I was in the heat of the moment. That might have been too soon. I'm going to wait for a response, or I may have just done something very bad. I'm so sorry. I don't see a response. Oh, crap. Adam Small. Hello. You love peanut butter? Aw. Matt Walter, why don't you go make yourself a little bird box and cover it in peanut butter so the birds can nip at it? Where are you from in Ohio, Frosty? Youngstown area. Yep. All right, we got white. Ford. White. Ford. Always Ford. 3. Ford on... Tixie said, oh, dang it. That's 5. Or that's... Yeah. I think we had more Fords. One more Ford than white. So Ford it is. Ford 7000. We're going to get rid of the sickle bar here. We could have cut grass with that. I forgot about that. All right. It's even got animated throttle. thing is pretty awesome. Got to admit. Oh, where am I going? I need to go get the baler. Woo! Look at that coal flying out of there. Those horsies are probably like, where the heck's our food, bruh? Just hold your britches. Get there when we get there. Right. I'm about to get my baling on, yeah. All right, let's check our options here. Bale size, 125, 150. We can only do 125 or 150. I'm doing 150 because I don't want to have a million 125 bales. All right, reset bale counter. It's already to 0. This is our first time baling on this map because all we've done is harvest soybeans. All right, cool. Lower the pickup. Turn on the belts. It should unload on its own. Let's see. Turn on automatic drop. Yes. All right, so now it'll automatically unload.
And off we go! Let's make some bales, laddie.
Holy crap! Why is my guy flying like that? Woo! Not supposed to be baling quite that fast. I don't know if I can control that. Jeez. 14 miles an hour? Isn't that a little much? Oh boy. She's not stopping either. Yeah. We're gonna have to make some adjustments here. Gosh. Yeah, that's way too fast. I can't handle that. You guys know I can't handle stuff like that. All right, let's save the game. I've been having issues with Mobile Workshop lately. It's been making me go under the map. That's what happened to us on the Piquiniere Valley the other night. It, like, made the game crash. I don't know why. Apple butter. Ooh, apple butter is good. I do like apple butter. Man, I haven't had apple butter in a long time. Okay, hopefully the game doesn't crash. Customize. Oh my gosh, working speed is set to 13.1. Let's drop that to 10. All right, hopefully the game doesn't crash. All right. Ooh. Very nice, very nice. And I think I know why. Because this happened to me yesterday when I was setting up some stuff on here. I was on a steep hill over by the horse barn, over by the horse paddock where it's like going downhill. And Pico in the air, when it happened, I think I was also on a slope. So I think you got to try to be on level ground when you're doing that with Mobile Workshop. Or maybe I'm just full of crap. I have no idea. But that's my guess. I'm just glad it worked. All right, let's get lined up. This should be a lot better now. And I kind of need to turn on automatic drop. Turn off automatic drop. I'm going to turn it off for now, see what happens. That way if I overshoot it. All right, that's much more manageable. Whew. So even though I passed it, all right, how do I unload it? Z? Yes. That's fine. I'll just do that.
How you doing, Papa? What's up, Skyborts? How you doing, brother?
DeMarcus, so you're telling the horses to hold their horses? Yes. DeMarcus, did you get my little whisper I sent you? I sent you a whisper last week saying thank you because I missed it on stream. So I don't know if you've noticed that or not, but I didn't get to say thank you during the stream because I somehow missed what you did, so I just wanted to say thank you. Is that auto loader trailer by chance? I can't remember. We're gonna manually do it, but it might have the option for auto load. I think that trailer's off the mod hub. All right, I turned automatic on again. We'll be fine. I just gotta listen for the buzzer. So that's a nice fresh alfalfa bale. 6,500 liters. Dang. Dang. We are doing good. What are we at? 4 bales already, and we haven't even done the outer headland yet. Get on it. Get down on it. I was mid-cut in the wheat field on the new custom farm I'm starting. I have a shirt that says, "Quit pulling my leg, it will come off." Okay, so you're okay with what I said then. I was just trying to get a laugh. I was trying to have some fun with you. Frank, you thought we were only going to make 8.5 bales. Are you serious? We might get that on the first outer loop. I don't know how I feel about this baler. Something a little cheesy about the animation. What do you think? Might have to sell it and get a different one. But we're okay. We'll keep it for now. Hope that pin holds a lot of hay or you're gonna need to store it. Yes, we'll probably will. I'm thinking about storing it maybe in this shed right in front of us, this little red shed. Because this shed has 2 doors to it, one on the side. And I have an idea of how I might store them in there. But we'll see. See how much food the horses will take all at once, too. I'm going to top them off with hay. Dang, that's a big old swath. Jeez. In Hammond, Louisiana. Nice, nice. Oh, Louisiana. We're in Kentucky, farming in Kentucky. Starting a custom farm, Outlaw. What on a like a custom map? Are you a map maker or are you a custom farm on a map? Which map are we talking? Oh, so you're building your own farm on Iowa Plains. Nice. There you go. Slight cheese. Well, no bales have rolled into the pond, so that's good. It's always a plus. Man, this tractor's burning some gas. Holy crap. It's working hard, I guess.
Kevin Flores, hello there, sir.
How you doing, Kevin? I'm just baling some alfalfa.
Do you like my alfalfa?
Yeah, I don't like that animation at all. The bale sinks into the ground. That's not supposed to do that. That's something with the mod. Got some questionable. I got some questionable mods I'm using tonight. The Case tractor has a steering wheel issue. This has a drop in the bale issue. The Vermeer windrower rake had a horrible texture. It just looked like crap. So yeah, might have to replace some equipment. Good looking field though. I know that. Always guaranteed parking. The Bluegrass State had to drop out of the game art and dev course in school after the brain surgery. Bang. I missed where Sky's parked at. What, he had a Loves? Or a rest area, you said? I always tried to go for the Loves. Couldn't stand Pilot. But there is one Pilot I'd always stop at when I was going south towards Atlanta. Is exit... Oh gosh. Exit 230 something? I could be wrong. It's up at the top. It's huge. Tons of parking spots. It's massive. It's like the biggest Pilot I think I've ever been to. Well, parking wise, there's just tons of parking. And I would always just time it. Even if I was gonna waste some hours, I'd still stay there because I knew I'd have a spot to park. Because you get any closer to Atlanta, good luck. Eddie!
I'm doing alright, mate. How are you doing? I'm just making some alfalfa hay bales for my horses.
It's been a night of working on this alfalfa field. Cut it, tethered it, we raked it into nice rows. Now we're making bales. Then we gotta load all these bad boys on that trailer over there. I'll see if it has auto load, but if not, I'm fine loading it manually. I don't care. We'll get her done. Just got off work. Nice, nice. Buc-ee's is the best truck stop. Yeah, if you could park a truck there. He says, I know, I know. Buc-ee's would not be Buc-ee's if truckers were allowed to go there. It'd be a nasty parking lot full of trash and pee jugs and dirty and a dump. Buc-ee's has made the best choice ever by not allowing trucks to enter their property. Best thing they could ever done. And that's what's going to make them long-term successful. for people traveling. Because at the end of the day, sadly, the majority of truck drivers are disgusting. Just don't have respect for property. Sadly. Exit 239, that could be. It's a big one though. It's a big pilot north of Atlanta, and it's got a crap load of parking spots. But that was my spot to stop at. The stuff I see on the regular, it's disgusting. It's horrible sky. I see guys washing their feet outside at the fuel island where that water that says do not drink, which they're not drinking it, but still, if it says do not drink, I don't think I want to be washing my feet with it either. And I'll see them doing their whole get up in the bathroom sink of the public restroom area. They'll be brushing their teeth, combing their hair, shaving their nose hairs, picking their boogers, flinging them on the mirror. It's like, come on. You know you can get 50 gallons of fuel and get a separate room to do all that crap, right? Just get yourself a card. A Loves or Pilot reward card, and you get a free shower every 50 gallons. Take that crap into a private room. Show some respect. Like if you got to take the dump of your life, if you got to take one of those big dumps that just is ignorant and disgusting to do in a public restroom, I would use a restroom ticket to do my business, out of the respect of nobody having to deal with what I was about to do. I'd get a private restroom just for that. And the old courtesy flush, nobody does that. Nothing's better than getting your 10-hour break and pulling up to the fuel island, and you walk in to take your morning leak and it smells like somebody died, and you're inhaling all that for your wake up morning call. Like, thanks. All right, I'm getting too negative. We got to get back to positive stuff. Can you tell I'm fine not being a truck driver again? Yard dog, and I don't have to worry about that stuff. I can shower at my own house and go to work. But I'm done complaining. I'm sorry. Look at all these bales. My goodness. The question is, how many bales? I've had the screen on the top left hidden the whole time. I don't even know how many we made. Put your guesses in, because I don't even know. I haven't checked this entire time. Going to Pilot to take the biggest dump of my life. What a 10-200. I saw a guy taking a 10-200 under his trailer at a rest area, maybe 25 yards. A 10-200 is taking the dump of your life, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, man. 22 says Jason. I don't know. I'm interested. I'm kind of curious myself. 13. I almost did 13 on the first row. 67. I'm thinking 30. I'm going to go 30 right on the money. 30 is my guess. All right, let's see how close everybody got. All right, bringing up the menu. 26. 26 bales. Jason said 22. Stun said 32. 12. 26. Kevin, get out of here. You always cheat. 67 was a little off, Bercy. Eric, that was a little off. I think Outlaw Rob was the closest. 23. Kevin, you said that after I said it, okay? I'm not gullible like Intense. I'm not gullible like Intense, dude. He would believe you. I do not believe you. You were Outlaw Rob's the winner. You know what you win, Outlaw Rob? You win this baler, because I don't think I want it anymore. How's that sound? I don't like it. I think it's a turd. So I'm going to give this bale, which is valued at $1,869. You just won a $1,800 piece of crap baler. Merry Christmas. I didn't even wash it. I gave it back to you dirty. All my tractors are dirty, aren't they? I'll wash this one. I ain't washing them all. That takes too much time. But look at all those bales, man. That looks beautiful. Look how fresh and lovely. We'll get this sprayed off, and we'll fill it up with fuel. Now my music's a little... I think, you know, every song's different. One song will be too loud. Then I'll barely hear the next song. I get tired of changing the volume on it. You just never know what you're going to get. Alright, this is the one shiny tire tractor. This one, you don't get a shiny one there. Just this one. Just that one. Oh, fuel. I'll keep my Fent square baler. Yeah, I like square balers too. But I don't mind the round ones every once in a while. Alright, let's fill her up. There we go. Looks so nice though. What a nice field. I made that field. That's just so exciting, you know? The feeling of knowing that you made it. Like that was just a yard. I plowed it, the shape it is, a custom shape. I planted the grass, limed it, fertilized it, loved it, cherished it. I just loved it so much. So nice. So many bales, 26 bales, that's beautiful. Excuse me. That. Ooh. Wow. Even has the lower thing, unfold. Wow. That's cool. All right, that's a little too loud for me. And that's not country music. It's doing its own thing again. All right, we need to see what this trailer does. If it's auto load, I guess we'll take advantage of it, I guess. If not, I'll manually load them like I was planning on. But look at that. Isn't that a cool trailer? It's on the Mod Hub. Lizard homemade trailer. And then the old John Deere Model A. All right. So cool. Love it. All right. Trailer. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything to load them up. So manual it is. I know you like that. All right, now we're going to get another John Deere out. Please, can you say the name of the map? It says Pizza Game. This is not on console. This is Gage, Kentucky, PC only, and it requires a crap load of mods for it to work. So, I'm sorry. All right, we're going to switch to our bale fork. Tight squeeze up in here. I was gonna store him in there, but that's tight. I think there's more room over in that shed. We'll see. But first we're gonna feed the horses. We're gonna load some up and do that. Little John Deere. Well, that's a big John Deere. We got a little baby one and a big daddy one. So I take accident reports for trucking companies, and they all act like this is their first time here and they have to collect this information. Is it not common sense that if you're in an accident to exchange license, insurance, and registration? Well, that's what you're supposed to do, yeah. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. But these days, people just drive off. Or point a gun at you and say, you know, might want to leave. And then you leave. Because who wants to get shot over that? Oh! Yeah, that didn't work at all. I ain't gonna risk it. Not gonna risk it. That's 14,000 liters of hay. 2 bales on the forks. What are the Model A John Deere be considered, Grandpa? What's up, Cross? 15, you miss being on the road, I can tell. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. I can't say I'd lots. I can only imagine. Now the question is, will they all fit in that building? The question is, how much is the horse he's gonna take? I just gotta get this lined up better. Straight on. Kinda got the trailer at a weird angle, so that's not helping. Dang it! Heck, man. Horrible. I don't want to keep having to do it that way. I don't want to... Yeah. Oh well. Do I even dare? First person view. Probably not. Probably not. What are the Model A John Deere be considered, Grandpa? What are you trying to say, Frank? I'm trying to read that and understand what the heck you mean. What the heck you talking about, driver? I don't know what I'm doing. Struggling. There we go. See, now I just want to drop them the way they are, but it's probably because we're on a little slope or something. So it's dropping the one bale off first. And there we go. That's what I want. There we go. Much better. Come on. Trying to get it a little more level, but oh well. It's just going to be a little sloppy. Just trying to do it nice and neat. There you go. All right, what do we got here? 52,000 liters. What do you think? That's probably going to be more than enough. Well, Stevenson, I'm seeing if the horse, because I don't even think they're going to take this much. I'm not afraid to double stack. I'll do it. Alright, where do I feed these little bad boys at? Had a feeling that was going to happen. All right. All right. We're going to need the John Deere to unload them. Excuse me. And I can bring 2 with us. How's Stevie doing? How you doing tonight? Or morning. For you, morning. Because it's older? Yes. Grandpa tractor. Yes. Everybody awake over on Twitch? Am I putting you to sleep with my amazing bale skills? Or are you just watching in awe? You're like, oh my gosh, I've never seen anyone transport bales quite as effortlessly as Frosty. Ha ha! Yeah, right. I'm gonna get real fancy here, Stevenson. Check this out. Probably already know it. What is going on with these stinking bales, bruh? Bruh! You already know what I'm gonna probably try to do here. Make it worth the trip. That's right. That's right. Not too bad, Stevenson. Tomorrow, actually, my son, well, he has school, and then right after school, he takes his driver exam to be official. Tomorrow's the day, chat. My son will have a driver's license. Today was his last day with the trainer, and they did a little practice test of what it'll be like, and the trainer wanted to see me before he left because he picked him up at our house and dropped him off. He said, I just want you to know he only did one little thing wrong and almost had a perfect score on the practice test. He's going to be just fine. He's very, very good and safe, and one of the best students I've taught this year. I was like, well, that's good to know. It's awesome. So I'm excited for him, and nervous and scared and worried. All right, these cows better eat this crap. If they don't, or if these horsies don't eat this hay, I'm gonna bust a nut. Are you kidding me? Oh my. Starting to lose it, chat. Starting to lose it. The Piconnier Valley map is starting to sound really nice after tonight. This map doesn't have an animal dealer. It lets you do alfalfa hay, but I can't feed my stinking horses the alfalfa hay. Are you kidding me? What the heck? Come on. Is it the trigger point? Are we doing something wrong? Or did they just not take it? Get the heck out of here. Oh, hay's hay, Brian. Hay's hay. Oh, well. Whatever. Well, guess the horses won't be eating anything then. So these all get sold since they serve no other purpose. So at least we'll get some money. Yep, it's not working. That's stupid. Frustrating at the least. So I just spent 2 hours of making alfalfa bales, and I can't even feed them to my horsies. Go to the other side. That's not where you feed them. I can try, but we'll see. We'll see. I am all for ideas. But it's looking like they just don't take it. Yeah, exactly. Eat it or go without it. That's where you buy the animals, so that ain't gonna be it. Whew. A steep hill, huh? Oh my. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm not big on I've never done much with the horses ever on Farm Sim. Like every once in a while they'll be on a farm, but so I don't really know. Especially on a modded map like this that doesn't even have an animal dealer, so that could be part of it. That could be part of the problem. Alright, let's weasel around these. Can I go between those trees? That'd be impressive. It's just a little bush. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, baby. At least that's realistic. It would be struggling. Horses are only useful if, yeah, I was only doing it because Kentucky, you know. I think I might have that mod activated, actually. Because I definitely ain't going to be riding them. Oh, baby. The old deer is struggling. Come on! We thought we'd be coming up this hill with an empty trailer, not a loaded one. Yeah, there's a mod, Daniel. The horse helper mod on the mod hub. It has someone come in every day and do all that for a fee, and then you don't have to worry about it. But I honestly only did it for because we're in Kentucky. Kentucky's a horse state. All right, we're gonna top this trailer off. We're gonna get at least three more bales on there. We'll think about going 3 high. We'll be pulling this trailer with a pickup truck to take it to sell. So don't worry about it. I'm not gonna drive all the way to the bale sell point with this tractor. That would take a while. But we're at least gonna get a full load before we go deliver it. I think if I park here, this would be a nice spot. Man, that field looks nice, all fresh cut. Whoa! What the heck just happened there? So it kind of makes me want to sell all these horses, but we'll keep them. They ain't gonna die. They'll eat those weeds inside and they'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we had some goats. That is a strong trailer. You like that? Actually, if I bring the John Deere, if I drive this to the bale sell point, we'd be able to haul a few bales on the forks and pull the trailer. What do you think about that? That's a fancy idea. And I thought about it all by myself. If you could see my face right now, my tongue sticking out and focusing. Getting greedy, putting it on the top shelf. Come on, get it done. Oh man, that looks bad. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, you big old nipple face. Dang it. Is it because the straps? Yeah.
Dang it, Bobby.
I know. Like I'm not already struggling enough. What in the world am I doing? Get your dirty bale buttocks on there. Oh, I swear. If you fall off. Oh my gosh. The struggle is real. You know what? I'm about to smack someone. Oh, you little turd. Oh my gosh.
Son of a biscuit.
Yeah, I'm about to flip out. I'd rather get shot by another raider than deal with this. Dang. I'm about to deactivate that mod too, getting in and out. It's making me sick. It was cool for a couple streams, but I'm ready to deactivate that. I want to get in there and get working. Stop messing around. Dang it. Alright. Big old fart knocker. Deep breaths. We need to get that thing to do auto. My patience is running thin. This is what a load by Red Acres would look like, because he's only got one hand. This is what his trailer would look like. All right. Wonder if you needed a forage wagon and not bales. Ooh. Well, too late to find that out, huh? If I had the darn mod activated where I could cut open a bale, we could test that out. That's a good idea. You're right. Maybe it needs to be loose, but no, I don't. Man, look at this load. 97,500 liters. Holla. I think I'm going to tip that over if I take a pickup truck. So I am going to take this. And you never know, this might let me strap them to the forks. Sometimes you can do that with certain forks. Modded ones. We'll see. Oh, man. Ugh. Tired. Who else is tired? Manual bales is stressful. Take the other deer with 3. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You read my mind. So that's 13, 19. Almost 120,000 liters of alfalfa. Nope. Doesn't let us strap it. Sometimes it does, but look at that. Very nice. Beep,
Very nice indeed, yeah?
$110,500, but it's not counting the top bale because the spikes aren't in it on the front of the tractor. So really, it's 117,000 liters altogether. So what you think about that? That is a good idea, Ralph, but I don't think it's, I think animals just, I don't know. I know cows, I bet the cows will probably take alfalfa bales, but we don't have any cows. We just have chickens and horsies. All right, we do have to keep this thing on the road. We gotta pay attention here. Can't see in that view. Didn't even check the prices. I don't even care if it's not gonna pay that much. I can't use them for anything else, so it's gonna get rid of them. There's old Grandpa's house. Ooh! I bet you we got a lot of silage. It's not time to sell it, but I forgot all about checking because we skipped a month. I just want to see how much it made. Come on, come on. Alfalfa hay. We got 169,000 in stock, and it's only worth 34 grand for all of it. Well, I'll be darned. That kind of sucks. Silage, we got 42,000 liters fermented so far out of like 700,000 liters that still need to ferment. So that is going to be a big money maker right there. But there it is. Look at that. Woo, Nelly. We made 700,000 liters we filled up in that big blue silo back there. Grandpa's property there. Look at that thing back there, full of corn silage or corn chaff. It's going to turn into silage. Once we get this trailer unloaded, I'm going to mobile workshop the trailer and see if it has auto load option. It might, and if it does, we'll definitely turn it on. If it was square bales, I'd be fine. I'm pretty good at square bales, but round bales, that's a different ball game. Forgot how far this place is. I'd take a shortcut if I knew we'd make it there in one piece, but there's too many dips and ponds and ditches. Probably wouldn't make it if I cut through fields. Animal feed, yeah. Oh, I see the gas station up ahead. We're getting close. Just gotta... Oh! What's that guy doing? Might be a drunk driver over there. Driving on the wrong side. Is that you, Stevenson? Driving on the wrong side of the road? We're not in the UK. We're in Kentucky. Delivery driver's worst nightmare. Getting cut off by a farmer full of bales. He's like, screw it. Double yellow line. Oh, school bus. That's what I thought. Hay and straw for sale. Local Kentucky grown. We buy hay. Alright, there's the first chunk. Alright, alright. That stupid courseplay thing is blocking everything. What the heck? All these stinking mods I always use, ruining the experience. It's supposed to make it better. Didn't even get to see the money, but we got 73,000, so we got a good chunk of money there. Alright, let's disconnect from this. See if I can auto. Boards, attacher type. Yeah, see, this doesn't have auto load. Yep. It's a manual trailer. It's manual. What's up, Norfolk? Nice to see you back. Sorry, didn't get to see you much these days. It's okay. You don't have to apologize, mate. It's alright. Gonna take my lunch break, Frosty. I'll watch the rest later. Enjoy it. Well, thank you, sir. I think I'll be ending the stream here soon. We're just gonna load up the rest of the bales, and we'll take the pickup truck. There ain't many bales left. We'll have the pickup truck pull this thing. I'll see if there's any cheap auto load trailers. Maybe we'll get one yeah. Let's get back to the farm first, because I can just spawn the store on my property real quick and get a different trailer if we have to. Excuse me. But winter, next time we're on this map, I say next time because I don't have a schedule. I don't plan when I'm going to do this again. But when we play the next episode of this series, November, December. I might leave it on November just so we can harvest a little of that leftover corn across the street from Grandpa's house. That big field we had. There ain't much, but I might do it just to take advantage of the corn that we can sell down the road. Not this stuff. We don't own this field, but it's actually on the other side. So if you look back behind that field, see that little strip and a little chunk beside it that's yellow? That's corn. That's ours over in the distance there. So it's definitely going to be worth getting the harvester out and finishing that. Because I'll get a little closer so you can see what I'm talking about. So we got this little strip, which ain't nothing. But then over here is an actual decent chunk. Got a row here, and then a bigger chunk over to the left. So that's, I think it's worth harvesting. That would be silly to just waste it. Might be worth a little chunk of change, right? What's the map? This is Gage, Kentucky. And it's got built-in row crop by Thunderer. I think that's how you say it, Thunderer. But the map's by Gage, Kentucky Mapping. I think that's what you call it. I'm not sure if that's right, but yeah, the map itself is awesome. I mean, it's pretty, it's super detailed. It doesn't have an animal dealer on it though, because I started the stream with a horse trailer. I wanted to go, like, realistically go pick them up from the animal dealer, and then I came to find out there's not even an animal dealer on this map. So we just had to go to the pasture and buy them that way. Coming up on all my property here. This is my field. That's my field there. So what I was getting at was I want to finish harvesting that corn across the street back there. And then with winter coming up, I'll probably do some plowing. Get the fields ready for spring. All right, we got a little play money. Let's sell this. That's worth 5,100 bucks. Got 7,800 on us. Do a little shopping. Bale transport. A bale used to transport bales. Oh, is that what it does? Oh boy. That hauls little bales. This is the one we had. I need one that does auto. That one doesn't. That's a nice trailer though. Looks like we'd be stuck with something I don't really want. This has auto load. I'll try this. And it's cheap. Okay, let's try that out. Looks more like, yeah, it does look like a header trailer. What's crow rot? Not seen that. It's so when you plant, it actually goes in the can't talk, I'm getting tired. It goes in the pattern that you're actually moving. So if you go go in a circle, if you make a donut, it's gonna plant it as a donut, and that's how it'll look the whole time. Here, I'll show you. All right. So this is not the best example, but I didn't do very good. I'll do better next time. But yeah, this is exactly how it was planted, sorta. I think this was the one the hired worker did. I don't know what's going on here. That kind of looks like crap. But you can see where it's... I think I may have had a hired worker do this. Whew, that looks bad. Don't look at that, chat. That looks so bad. That's definitely a hired worker, because they're stopping, backing up, hitting corner, because the GPS just sucks. But if I would have done it, that would look nice and round, because I'd just keep driving. This is a bad example, I'm sorry. This is a hired worker's backing and stopping, and but yeah, that's what row crop is. Did I do another field? I think I did this one myself, but that's canola, so you're not really going to be able to see a pattern. Yeah, so yep, that's what that is. Now that I know how to make it look better, you do your inside back and forths, and then you finish with your headlands, like 1 or 2, and then it will look a lot nicer. You know what I'm saying? Whee! Alright, what am I doing? Let's get these bales picked up, dang it. What was for dinner? A peanut butter and jelly with 4 orange crackers with peanut butter, followed by a little snack pack with raisins, dried bananas, and little dark chocolate chips with white cheddar cheese. See, I'm so tired. I drove right past the trailer. We gotta get this stream done, chat. I'm tired. Plus, I want to get some good rest for tomorrow night for the new game, Docked. Super excited to stream that. Oh, it'd help if we were backed up to the proper side of the trailer, huh? Yeah, yeah. Come on, Frosty, wake up. Put on a little bit of makeup. Take care of business. Nice. All right.
Dang it, Bobby.
Operating position. So we manually loaded most of them. We're going to pick up the rest with auto load with our new little trailer we bought for $8,000. Dang it, Bobby. Dang it, Bobby. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look. Look how good I loaded that. Man. I did pretty good. Look at that. You blinked and I took care of business, chat. Beautiful. See, you guys are getting sleepy. You thought this was auto load. Oh, what the heck? It was dropping them. We loaded a bunch on that first load. Dang. This is all that's left. Alright. Is that all of them? Yes. Transporting position. Okay. So it holds 16 bales. We could throw another stack on all those. So not bad trailer for 8,000 bucks. Not bad. I'm just kind of sad that I couldn't use them to feed my horse. Very disappointing. Excuse me. All right, we are not taking the tractor on that long trip. We will take the pickup truck. There we go. Probably should have put the forks down, huh? S10 or Power Wagon? What are we pulling those bales with? Your final choice of the night. It's up to you. It really is. It really is. I'm letting you decide. You know why? Because I don't care. They're both pickup trucks to me. They're both pickup trucks. One's red, one's orange. Power Wagon, S10, Power Wagon, Power Wagon. Power Wagon. 2 of 5 fields in and have 83 bales. What are you, bragging? Huh? Well, yeah, Iowa Plains. Jeez, those fields are massive. All right, Power Wagon for the win. Now we'll get there a lot faster. John Deere only went 20 mile an hour. We got an emergency delivery of alfalfa hay bales. Truck's got some good grippage. In real life, that trailer would flip right off going around these bends that fast. It just twists off and go into the field. Oh. Trying to push it to the limit, see how fast it can go around the bend. Doggy. Oh. Sorry about that. All right, we got $10,538 out of that. That puts us at 81K. And as far as debt goes, let's check the bank. I know we got quite a bit of debt. But I also sold my baler, so I got to remember to replace that at some point. But no rush, because we don't need a baler anytime soon. What do we got? What do we got? What was I going to look up? Finances. Oh. I don't have any debt. We're debt free. Never mind. Never mind. I thought I had a loan out. Oh, I think we paid it off last episode when we sold the forage harvester, huh? Because we did have a loan out. But we already paid it off. So we're in the green. We're in the positive. Not bad, not bad. Grandpa's fields look a lot nicer than mine. And we made it back. Oh, that's not my house. That's the neighbor. I think we'll drop this over here. We sold a lot of stuff tonight. We sold more than we sold a horse trailer, a bale trailer, a baler. What else did we sell? Bales. Oh, my mower. Here's my little lawn mower. All right, let's clean up stuff real quick, and that'll probably do it for now. There ain't a whole lot else to do, and I'm tired. So I'm just gonna clean up shop, get stuff put away. And that pretty much do it for tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the alfalfa cut and the baling and all the chores that went along with that. I enjoyed it. Even though we weren't able to feed the horses with the alfalfa. That was disappointing, but it is what it is. Can't have it all. But yeah, I think if we ever do need to store bales, it'll be in this big garage. We'll make room, move things around, and this will be the storage for bales. I think we got too many tractors too. I want to keep this one. I like that. I need to sell a tractor. This was a good running guy too, huh? Which one should we sell? I'm also running 240 size square bales at 8,000 liters. Yeah. Iowa Plains got some big mama fields. I know I want to keep Alice. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of this. Get 23K back for that. One too many tractors. All right, so we got 3 of those. Oh, in that case, sadly, I don't want to get rid of it, but the steering wheel's all jacked up. So that's the only reason I'm sadly getting rid of this for now. Unless it'll fix itself. Let me try something here. Maybe if I just change something, it'll fix the steering wheel issue. Because I don't really want to get rid of that one. Yeah, steering wheel's still jacked up. Wonder why it's like that. Fold. Trying different controls to see if it'll make it go down, but nothing's working. That sucks. Yeah. Because my guy's arms look all jacked up when I use it. So, sadly, we're going to say goodbye to that one as well. Getting 26 for that. 27. All right, that puts us at 130 grand, which will go towards a baler for the future. So, yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to do it for today, for tonight's stream. The biggest thing that needed done was this field, and we got it done. And it looks nice. It's freshly cut, and it's even in good shape. It's got good, it doesn't need any lime on it. It just needs some nitrogen, and then it'll just grow back again. Although, now that I know alfalfa's pointless, we might just plant some regular grass in here, or I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. You too, Ian. You have a good one, brother. thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. Like I said, Thursday night, we are going to play Docked, the brand new game Docked from the makers. I think it's Saber Interactive, the ones who make Snow Runner, Mud Runner, and that other game I always forget the name of. But yeah, that releases tomorrow at some point. Hopefully I can get it set up before I go to work, so I'm ready to get it going when I get home from work. If I don't start right on 11 o'clock, it might start a little later because I'm trying to set things up. Either way, we're going to try to play it for our Thursday night show. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. Hit that like button on YouTube on your way out if you did enjoy the show. Everybody on Twitch, thank you so much for hanging out as well. And all the new followers and all the bitsies that were thrown. Thank you, Schultzy and Unique and Dark Ghost, Deer Hunter Brett. Thank you, guys. All the gifted subs as well. Appreciate you, man. I do appreciate it. All right, we out of here. You all have a good one now. You heard? We'll catch you next time. Join the Discord also if you want more information about the streams. Okay? Okay. We see you next time. Goodbye. Goodbye, I say. Yes, goodbye.